out here with Final Fantasy 14, and before I continue the MSQ for today, I want to go and do the Heaven's Turn event, which is basically like a New Year's event for Final Fantasy 14. I've never done it before, so I don't really know what to expect. So I don't think it's long, but I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna see what's up with it, what I'm gonna do with it, and then after that, I'm gonna go continue the story. Which honestly, I don't know what the next part of the story is gonna be really. So, you know, that's why I mainly just titled it, you know, the Eye, because that's kind of the last plot point we left off on. But I actually don't know what we're gonna do next. Hey, what's going on, Matt? Where's Fubuki? Where's the balls? Football's looking very different. I don't remember them adding elves to melt. They're probably gonna have an elf at some point, honestly. I would not be surprised. We already have aliens. We're gonna have an elf come in. Anyway, what's going on, Matt? How you doing? How you doing? They're probably gonna add an elf. They're gonna add one. That's what the next game's gonna have. They're gonna be sent back to the past. But it turns out that the one link to the present and the past is that they play football. And so they're going to play football against elves and orcs and tree people in order to find a way to get back to the present. Alright, Heaven's Turn. Is that here? From what I'm... Upper decks. Upper decks. Where? What is that place? Looks like it's down here. I think. Looks like I'm gonna get a little dragon thing, or is that a chocobo? Oh yeah, you're the. It's like a chocobo dressed as a dragon because you're the dragon. I think this is the quest where it's like unlike a dragon. Yeah, this looks like the place. Alright, here he is. There's little Choco Dragon. Let's do this, because it's a limited quest, so it's gonna go away eventually. Literally just arrived home from getting a burger and Akai, perfect timing. Hey, nice, nice. Okay. Okay. Yeah, in terms of the story, we killed a dragon last stream. A guy called Nidhogg. We basically ended the conflict between the ishgardians and the Dravonians, the dragon conflict, by killing Nidhogg. Because, you know, a lot of stuff going on. It's like the type of things like Xenoblade, where it's like, all this time we thought that the dragon started the war, but it was really the ishgardians who started the war, but they changed the history to make it seem like the dragons were the bad guys and all that. Different things like that. So, yeah, I killed another dragon, but I killed the main dragon. Like, I killed, like, the leader of them. And talked to the dragon who was in love with Shiva. And things like that. Like Dark Souls, then dragons, nothing. Yeah, like, the dragons are just chilling out. And then they basically made him and Heravensward and Shiva kind of found peace, and they fell in love and all that. But then the humans, or I guess the ishgardians, found out that you can get power from their eyes. Their eyes hold insane amount of power, so they started taking their eyes out. And oh, that guy is someone I know. He's a friend. Yeah, they started taking their eyes, and that enraged Nidhogg. And so Nidhogg was like, all right, I'm declaring war on all the ishgardians, but I'm not gonna just kill all of them immediately. I'm gonna make sure all your generations suffer. So I'm gonna do just enough damage where you survive barely, and then come back later and do more damage. So, you know. But we ended up having to kill him because he would not, you know, he would not stop the war. He was like, you don't understand. It still feels like it was just yesterday, because in Dragon Years, it's like, I think it happened either a couple 100 years ago, maybe. But you know, Heravensward was telling us, like, yeah, in Dragon Years, it still feels like it's very fresh in his mind. Like, it feels like it just happened. So, he's still very much angry about it. Give him enough hope to be able to crush it later. Yeah, like, that's the thing. Like, for us, it's like, we're like, it's been so long since that happened. Let's put our things aside. But he's like, bro, for us, it feels like it just happened. Like, it's still, the wound is very fresh. We're still angry about it. So, yeah, he's still out for blood. And so eventually we're just like, I guess we're just gonna have to kill him. Peace talks are not gonna work. So we killed him. And so the war's over. At least for now. What's going on, Tommy? Now the one lingering plot thread is that we saw a flashback of the ishgardian people of old taking both of that guy's eyes. And the dragoon of today has one eye. He has one eye of Nidhogg. So the one lingering plot point is like, okay, where's the other eye? I don't know if the story is actually going to continue on to that immediately, or if that's just going to be something for later, but there's a missing eye, which is why that's the title of the stream. Anyway, now that you're caught up, let me do this New Year's event. The Mighty Ryu. Ishgardians would be tight if they saw this little guy. The talk of powerful magic guys and people taking them remind me of Naruto. Naruto or Hunter x Hunter with Kurapika's clan. But yeah, the dragon eyes will give you power if you get it. And they give the dragons power, of course. So it's like, yeah, once they found out that, they're like, alright, let's steal their eyes. Even though they're supposed to be at peace, because they, you know, because Shiva. Alright. Ryu Bogyu. That person? This guy got some cool armor. He's got the... Where do I get the dragon head armor? Why does a chocobo look... I guess it's because he's a chick, but he looks funny to me. He looks weird. His face. Look at him. I should just throw it off the edge. Year of the Dragon Quest. Year of the Dragon Quest, year of like the Like a Dragon 8 and Dragon's Dogma 2. Yeah, well, it might not be the year of the Dragon Quest, but it's definitely the year of Like a Dragon and Dragon's Dogma. I don't know if... I'd very much hope Dragon Quest would be coming this year, though. Maybe that's what they were waiting for. They were like, let's wait for the Year of the Dragon to show some news. That's my cope. That's how I'm gonna cope with this. We're just getting nothing. This is all on purpose. Can I keep it? Oh, no one's respecting the dragon mascot, bro. You may want to talk more about the Ryu. Adorable as well and good. You can't forget the other thing. That's that, yeah. I don't know much about Ryu himself, but... Yeah, okay, I see what I mean. He's like, he's not telling the story of Ryu. He's just saying, look at his cute mascot. Don't you want it? But like, say why Ryu is important. Why they should care. Things like that. I'm playing DQ4, so it's already the dragon for me. True. Yeah, Ryunosuke, he's trying to explore. He wants to be a pirate. Drowning wench, okay. I just want the Unlike a Dragon quest. This one doesn't have a pun, it's just to be a mascot. I need the Unlike a Dragon. They have from what I've seen people posting Unlike a Dragon and next time on Dragon Bow. Alright. Chocobo chick, a dragon, a tiny dragon with googly eyes, a chocobo chick wearing a costume. Yeah. Okay, so this thing. Okay. So the Ryu doesn't exist in Aorza. It's probably a Doma thing. Or ishgardian thing. I won't even lie. I did kind of skim through the first guy's dialogue. Because I got caught up in talking about the Ishgard conflict. But okay, so it's not in the... That's why no one knows what it is. LCL 12 doesn't release this year, like, let me get caught up with at least the number of titles before dropping 12. I don't think 12 will be coming this year. We literally have not, unless they're like, no, it can't come this year. Like, at the least, it's gotta come like 2025, because like, they haven't even really revealed the game yet. They revealed the title of the game, and that's it. And like, you gotta have some time in between actually revealing what the game is and putting it out. Even if they have the game mostly done already. They didn't even reveal... No, yeah, they did. It's like Flames of Fate or something like that. Dragon 12. The Flames of Fate, yeah. They did, yeah. Dragon Quest 12, The Flames of Fate. Which I think there was at the time, there was some jokes of it being Final Fantasy 16, but in Dragon Quest, because at the time they had the big flame thingy going on, both of them. But whatever this game is, fire is going to be important. I don't know how, because we haven't seen the game. But yeah, the Flames of Fate. I do remember that. Yeah, I see it. That is the title. It's just crazy. That the only thing we know is that literally just Dragon Quest 12: The Flames of Fate. That's it. I need more, please. I need something. I need something. Oh, hey, it's Kame. He looks like a judge from Final Fantasy 12 with glowing green dress. The game itself's gonna be fire, that's why. Oh yeah, we know that, but I want to see something, anything. Like even just like drop the hero design. I'm pretty sure Toriyama must have drawn the hero at least by now. Like something, please. We need something. If you're not gonna give us some DQ3 news, give us something for 12. Square barely showed anything for 16 until 2022. I think it showed... It actually came out with a pretty good announcement trailer. It had gameplay in there. It had like cutscene stuff and gameplay stuff, really. For its announcement. But it did get delayed. But even then, it came out, at least in terms of when it was announced, it came out faster than most games. I'm sure they were still making it for a long time, it's just they decided to actually not announce it the second they started making code. which you know, when we get on the topic of this stuff, I always say it, but I really wish they didn't announce games the second they start working on them. Like, please, just, we can wait a little bit. Give it some time. Just announce something when you have something to show, please. Because then you're gonna have people asking over and over, where is this? Where is this? Where is this? And you're just gonna be there. So... Lower decks. What's up, Kame? Noticed you were on 14 a lot the other day. You grinding or what? Oh yeah, so Iglis had asked me to come. They were like doing a celebration thing for Notice. But I had the game on in the background because like it was long. It was like really long thing. It took a lot of time, so I eventually just turned it off, but I just turned the game on and then watched Lord of the Rings. So, which is why you'll see I was in one picture, but I didn't stay there for the whole thing because it was like, it was late and then I was like, I want to start watching Lord of the Rings too. So I went to go do that. I watched the first one and I started the second one. I didn't finish it yet though, because it was late when I started the second one. Which I wish I started earlier, but I went on the stream to see what was going on and then like it was taking long, so I was like, okay. I guess I'll just start watching the movie then. Because, you know. So, I'm like... In terms of Lord of the Rings 2, the last part I was on... Last thing that happened was... I remember... In case you haven't watched Lord of the Rings, spoilers. So, Aragorn fell off the cliff. And then the horse picked him up. Okay, yeah, now I remember exactly where I was. So the last thing that happened was that Frodo and Sam were picked up by Faramir. And Faramir was about to try to kill Gollum. And that's where I was up to. And like, they told him they were with Boromir, and he was like, oh shoot, for real? And then we saw the backstory. And I'm like, dang, Boromir didn't even want to go initially. And he died on the mission. Which I felt so bad for Boromir, because I didn't trust him. And then he sacrificed himself, not even for like anyone like super insanely important. He sacrificed himself for Merry and Pippin. Like, the fact that he did that, I respected him so much for that. Because I'm like, okay, maybe he actually is kind of honored. Like, he actually cares about them. He wasn't just there to steal the ring. Which and the thing is, his mission was to just get the ring to Gondor. That's what his father told him to do, but he actually did end up caring about them enough to sacrifice himself to save Merry and Pippin. Like, realistically, you probably don't even need them on this quest. I mean, they'll probably have their purpose here, I think. Right now, they're, like, with the tree guy, where I'm up to. But, like, from the perspective of, you know, where you're on, like, from the perspective of that point in the story, it's like, you probably would not lose any valuable assets if they died. So the fact that he tried so hard to save them, I'm like, dang, man. I feel bad for, like, hating on you the whole movie. And it wasn't even his fault that he got tempted, because that's what the ring does. It tempts you. So it's like, it's not even his fault that he was acting out. He just couldn't control himself as well as the other guys. So, and then I felt so bad. And then showing the flashback made me feel even more bad for him. Just like, dang, he didn't even want to go on the mission. He wanted to stay with his people. And then his dad made him go, and then they were disowning. He was like, practically disowning Faramir. Like, you suck. Like, Faramir's like, no, hey, I'll go. Boromir's like, I don't want to go. Like, my place is here with the people. Faramir's like, don't worry, I'll go. I got it. Father was like, you? Get out of here. You're trash. Boromir, you get the ring, bring it to Gondor. And, yeah, and then he was like, remember this day, brother. And he begrudgingly went. I'm like, he didn't even want to come to the mission, man. Come on. Now I just hate their dad. Sound like you really like it? No, it's so good. I really like it so far. And yeah, I think they are the extended versions because it's like 3 hours. It's like 3 hours, and then there's like 40 minutes as credits. So I am watching the extended version. And the thing is, I wasn't bored. You know, it was over 3 hours, and I was engaged the whole time. After watching the first one, I was like, okay, I just want some more. You know, like I sat through the 3 hours. I'm like, okay, I'm ready for the next one. Let's go. I'm ready to watch the next version, next movie. Only reason I haven't finished 2 is just because I've been busy. But yeah, no, it's so good so far. Really good so far. I like Gollum too, like, because I've always known who Gollum was. Like, oh, the guy who says "my precious." I didn't know he actually was like a character. Like, he had his internal struggles going on. That was surprising. You can see some of my thoughts on Lord of the Rings in the anime movie channel in my Discord. I was kind of live reacting to it, but I'm like, oh wow, I did not know Gollum was gonna have more to him than just like the guy who says "my precious." Because in terms of Lord of the Rings, like, I'd watched, at the very least, I'd watched the first 2 when I was very young, and did not understand anything that's going on. So, like, I remember the scenes happening, but I don't remember the actual meaning of anything. So watching it now is cool, because, like, oh, I actually know what's going on now. So it's pretty nice to be doing that. Thank you for the hug. Or is that a hug? No, he's just talking. But no, yeah, Lord of the Rings is awesome so far. No, like for the Hobbit, avoid the movie. Yeah, I heard the Hobbit wasn't very good. I did hear about that. It's not even a long book, which one of the movies, but the whole trilogy. Dang. Yeah, there was a time where I did put on the Hobbit audiobook, but it was like when I was like in bed, so I eventually fell asleep. But yeah, maybe I'll check out the Hobbit eventually. The Hobbit is like, it's a prequel, right? Like, is that like Bilbo's adventure, or was that just like some other Hobbit? Bilbo is good too. Like, with Bilbo, you could see the ring. Yeah, okay, I mean, like, yeah, as in, like, you're right. I mean, like, it takes place before Lord of the Rings. But even Bilbo, like, Bilbo's a good example of showing how the ring corrupts you. Like, even as he's saying, yeah, I'm gonna leave the ring, Gandalf, he's not leaving the ring. He's trying to walk out with it. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna... And he fully, like, he means what he's not lying. Like, he means what he's saying. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the ring. I'm not taking it anymore. As he's saying that, Gandalf's like, hey, yo, you're walking out with the ring still. You haven't put it away. So I'm like... And then when he's with Frodo, setting him off on the journey... And then he briefly is about to, like, starts screaming, trying to get that ring for a second. I'm like, dang, yeah, like, phew. He's having crazy ring withdrawals. The Bilbo's cool, bro. Gave him the mithril and all that. Like, oh man, yeah. The ring, I like the ring as like a story mechanic too. Ryan Mercer, hey, what's going on? I'm doing pretty good. I'm just doing the New Year's story, Heaven's Turn. How are you doing? That movie could have been adapted in 3.5 hour movie, but they try to make it into a trilogy, and then, okay. Yeah, that's unfortunate. The Ring of Sword, yeah, like I like it as like it's very, I like it a lot. Like, I feel like in another story, it would just be like, for example, when Bilbo was, like, trying to take the ring as he's leaving, I feel like another story would just be like, oh, he's just obsessed with it and just won't give it away, because he's a little bit of a snake, of a jerk, but, like, no, he genuinely does want to give it away. He doesn't want it anymore. But it corrupts your mind. Like, Sauron be corrupting your mind and all that. Not only that, there's also the mechanic of, like, if you put it on, they'll be alerted to your location, but you get like invisibility and things like that. And you're like Frodo's like tempted to put the ring on in certain points. Not because he actually wants to, but like it draws you. It's like, put me on, like, come on, let's do it. I really like the ring wraiths as well. I think they're dead. I'm a little sad that the wraiths are dead, but the orcs are cool too. I like the ring wraiths though. And I like how, like, when he puts the ring on, you could see the original versions of the wraiths, like when they were humans, because they were saying like the wraiths used to be humans, but they got corrupted by the rings they were given, or something like that. And like how you could see the Eye of Sauron looking at you, is like visualizing what's happening. Like, it's really cool. And then there's Saruman. Saruman's kind of funny. No, you know what? Another thing in general, Lord of the Rings is a lot funnier than I thought it was gonna be. Like, it's consistent. Like, it's like funny, kind of a lot. Which I like, but like the humor is good. You do a couple of roulettes. You trying to get to 60 early? Sure. Or yeah, maybe I can level my tank up. But like, no, yeah, I didn't expect the movie to be... Like, I expected it to probably have humor, but like, it actually has a lot of humor, but like, it's funny. I like Gimli a lot. Gimli's funny. But like, it's also, the movie's also really cool. Like, I like the part when like, they were in that tomb. All those, I forgot which type of monster it was, but all those monsters are coming in. And that bigger guy, like he looked like an ogre or something. And they were all all of them were trying to take down the ogre. Like, it. Funnily enough, since I just played Dragon's Dogma, it reminded me of something that would happen in Dragon's Dogma. I'm like, oh, this is so cool. Check ping later. Okay, so Oluvids, sure. Let me finish this quest first, and then we can do a quest. But like, it felt like if Dragon's Dogma was like a movie or something. Not literally, but you know what I mean. Like, it gave me the same feelings as Dragon's Dogma. I'm like, oh yeah, it's so cool. And then when it looked like Frodo got stabbed, but then the Mithril came in clutch, I was like, hey, let's go. Yeah, like, there's just a lot of moments where I'm like, oh yeah, this is cool. Thing is, we're about to leave. Okay, so it's like something you gotta do right now. Okay. We could do that, we could do that then. And yeah, like, I like all the characters. I like Lego. I think maybe we could go into Legolas a bit more. Right now, he's mostly, like, he's a good for their eyesight, and like, he's part of the group. I think maybe we could go a bit more into his past. I don't know much about him outside of his skills, but I like him. I like everyone. Everyone in the Fellowship. Yeah, Aragorn's 80 years old. And yeah, as I said before, Gimli's funny. And yeah, I like Frodo too. I also like the fact that Frodo is kind of just a guy. I forgot I need to be tanking. Wait. Shoot. Right. I forgot I'm the tank. But I kind of like that Frodo is just a little hobbit guy, so he does have to rely on the people around him too. Like, he can't just like pull up and just start, you know, destroying everyone. Like, but like, Frodo is also a good character. Like, he's just smart. He's got a good head on his shoulders, things like that. So he's still good to have around. But also, he's not gonna just like go tear through everything. Frodo and Bilbo are just guys. Yeah, like, I kind of like that. Even though he's the main character, he has the ring, you know, the crazy mystical item. But like, he's still just a guy. And the thing is, you want to not put the ring on. Like, more than anything, you want to not put it on. It's not like, oh yeah, the ring makes him overpowered. No, putting the ring on is a bad thing. You don't want to do that. So yeah, a lot of interesting stuff. I like Sam too. Sam is super loyal. And Sam and Frodo are cool. And Gandalf is awesome too. Everyone, I trust you to carry the swords. You just, yeah, like literally, he's just a guy. A little guy at that. He's not even a full-grown size man. He's like a tiny, he's the size of a child. I'm being a bad tank. I'm sorry. But yeah, he's like the size of a child. Him and his friends. It was funny seeing them in the tavern. Him and his friends literally just look like a bunch of children running around. Now, I like the hobbits, the Shire, low-key. Looks like a cool place to live. Like the hobbits, there's these little guys that like to eat and have fun and keep to themselves, bro. I like the hobbits. Lord of the Rings is the base for that's what I'm trying to get at. Like, yeah, it reminds me of that stuff because yeah, like this is all the same thing. A lot of it's inspired by that, so it's like yeah. But it's not like generic though. It's not like, oh yeah, just generic fantasy thing. It does a lot of things very different from other things like that. But yeah, Gandalf, bro. Gandalf is pretty funny too. But also like, you know, he's a good like, he's the typical wise old guy, but like he's still cool. He has a, like, he doesn't feel like a boring wise old guy. He's a wise old guy that can have some fun. But when things get serious, he can start going in. Yeah, I gotta actually pay attention. Oh no. And yeah, the Balrog part. And like, even with Gandalf, I knew he was gonna come back, but like, when he fell with the Balrog, I'm like, no. Because then I'm also like, what's the group gonna do without him? Because Gandalf's been on adventures, and I think he was like, oh, like 300 years old. So I'm like, what are they gonna do without his wisdom and all that? Even though, granted, even he wasn't carrying. With the part when they went to the tube, like he was like overthinking what they had to do, and Frodo figured it out. But he's like the wise guy of the group. He's been on the adventures and all that. So I'm just like, dang, what are they gonna do without him? And then the group split up even more, so it's like, oh shoot. Okay. Oh. And he basically beat the Balrog. It's just that he just pulled him down as he was falling. Like, he just pulled him down. He won. Getting rid of Gandalf was the biggest power play. Yeah, no, that was good. Yeah, like when I was saying no, like not as in like a this is bad way, but like no, because I care about Gandalf. But like that made it, and like yeah, I doubt Boromir and the whole thing where everyone got separated would have happened if Gandalf was around. So it's like that's definitely something that they have to do. Seeing how powerful he was, or he would have destroyed all those guys. And yeah, you know, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I mentioned Saruman is good. In that scene with which I did take a peek. I think that might have been what you sent me, but like an edited version. With the scene when he was closing the doors. I don't know if this was the intent, but it looked like he was really enjoying closing those doors. Like his face, it looked like he was really trolling him, and like he really enjoyed doing that. Fire sand. Like he really enjoyed. it was really funny. And the way the camera is when he's like going with the orb and all that is that's funny. I don't know if he's supposed to be funny, but he is. And you know, yeah, like that's crazy. Like Gandalf's like, let me go check that. Let me go speak to the leader of my order. He'll know what to do. And then he's like, yeah, I actually aligned with the main villain. So, join me or die. You guys plan on doing any more less than join? I'm not sure because he said comment says he has to leave soon, so it might just be this one. But I was in the middle of doing the Heaven's Turn thing. Yeah, that's why I'm doing it right now because I was gonna do it later, but he's like, yeah, I'm about to leave, so I'm like, okay, we can just do it right now then. Not that type of roulette. Not the gambling. It might have gambling. I know it has triple triad. I don't. It might have a gambling somewhere. I know it has triple triad. Had to start out too first. Yeah, it says the gambling addict. Like, we should listen to the gambling addict. That's legit gambling. Yeah. Bro, like, you just start gambling at every game you do. You can talk if you want about being an addict, but tell me card games aren't fun. I mean, they're cool, but I'm not gonna... I usually don't spend a lot of time on the gambling. I'll maybe do 1 or 2 rounds, and then I'm like, alright, cool, I'm good. I don't typically spend a lot of time in gambling minigames. Cards are fun in real life, though, like playing card games with friends. I mean, that's cool. That's fun. So we talk about enjoying gambling. They keep adding to RPGs. They like the RPGs, and gambling goes hand in hand, I guess. I mean, everything's a dice roll. Every action, every command you do ends up starting a dice roll, so I guess that makes sense. Where were you when you entered the dungeon? I went to a warp point. I forgot where. I know I went to a warp point. It was outside of Limsa. I know I was in Limsa doing the stuff, and then we ended up going outside of the place. And... oh, wait. Oh. Wait, there's more. Okay. I had to teleport outside of Limsa to do something. Oh, okay, so I wasn't supposed to go that way. Okay, was I going the right way the whole time? Like, first? Oh, this. Yeah, that's why I came down here, because I saw you guys down here. Because I was going back up, but then I saw you guys down there, so I was like, oh, okay. I'll probably I always call MacGuffin MacGuffins. Are MacGuffins still a thing? I don't know. But everyone calls it MacGuffin, so like, I don't know. I'm not sure though. Time to kill this man. Oh, okay, I didn't. I never knew it was a different. Okay, I never actually knew it was a different thing. It's because I don't say MacGuffins that much. But I see. Ow. Look at me, look at me. This work on me? Yeah, I'm gonna have to take the stun kick off. Stun kick literally works on nobody. It does not work on anyone. Most useless move of all time. Oh, player accommodation. I like the pose. That reminds me of I think was it Peach that did that pose in the Smash opening? I don't remember. No, it was Zelda. Alright, anyway. Okay, so I am at the Summerford Farms. I would give it to the DPS because the DPS did get. Honestly, I did not put. I didn't put much thought to it. I was just like, I like the pose she's doing. It reminds me of Zelda, so I was like, yeah, I'll do that one. You don't want the trials unlocked? Hey, what's going on, Zappy? Which trials? It's weird. Is it because I'm the gladiator? Do I have to switch to? Do I have to switch to ninja? Yeah, probably. Yeah, because the gladiator is still low leveled, so. I just realized, wait, gladiator is 33? I could get an upgrade then, right? Trials 50. Okay. One sad thing I need to say. Oh, wait. I think Zappy's coming in. Did bro turn the heavens? I turned it halfway. I'm pulling up. Yeah, Zappy's pulling up. I halfway turned it. I'm in the... I got to be a mascot. But... I didn't do it fully. Persona 5's Tycoon minigame has been worked by the Power Persona 5. Says the gambling addict. I don't... What does a Tycoon minigame do? Hold on. Oh, okay, that's a royal. I think that's a royal edition. That explains why I don't know. Why I don't know. Oh yeah, I definitely did not have this. Yeah. Okay, yeah, it's a royal. It's cooler Uno. Okay. I know they have that. They have like the Thieves' Den. I don't know what the Thieves' Den does, but I know that it exists. Yeah, Royal added a couple of side things. So in terms of P5, you're like after Kamoshida's breakdown, but like before the next villain is like spotted, right? Thief's Den is just a museum. You have sound tests. You can rewatch cutscenes. Yeah. Okay, that has the tycoon. Okay. What the heck is that? Wait, you inside of it? How is this even? What even is this thing? He shrunk himself down into that. I think this might be the coolest mount I've ever seen in this game so far. I don't even know what this thing is, though. You're in between right now, okay. A jellyfish. I mean, I've never seen a jellyfish that looks like this. It does electrocute like it does do that like a jellyfish. Jellyfish. Or at least sting. It's the fact that you go inside of it like you're not just sitting on it. You shrink down and turn into that thing. That's what I think is cool. For now, all I can do is that. Okay, there he is. Alright, we're good to go now. This is not Splatoon! Yeah, like we can't get a collab with Foam Stars. We're not gonna do that. Instead, we'll just put Splatoon in here. Just put the actual one. What if there was a Foam Stars or a Power Wash Simulator collab in 14? What would you do? Would you get it? Would you get the Power Wash weapon? Would you get the Foam Star gun? Oh, Garuda. Are you guys ready? Let's do this. Been a while since I've seen you. Let me zoom out, yeah. I forgot I was supposed to. I got so used to doing that, putting this down in my spare time, that now it's just muscle memory to just put that in. Break these. Or not. Okay. Attack. And you... Okay, I guess you're not dead. Okay, she's regenning. Okay, just ignored it. Just kill her anyway. Ooh, player recommendation. Ori. Here you go. Garuda's Embrace. Okay, that's just a thing. Alright. We wrapped that up pretty quickly. Now he's back in his judge form. The green judge. The jade judge. Is he dancing with his scythe? The judge fits. Does his fits go hard? Yeah, they do. Even in 12 they do. Yeah, it's a good idea, and they carried them forward into 14, which is cool to see. I'm not sure if there's anyone that looks like this in Tactics, but from as far as I'm aware, at least, the judges started in 12. Oh, you got the white on. The white, yeah. Off you go now, alright. Do your little quest. Why'd you word it like that? But okay. I will fly away now. My hand. Do I fly away now? To a land that abhors you and I? Yeah, here we go. Do your dragon quest, yes sir. How did she get all the way out here? Like, did her dad die? Wait, hold on. So what's going on here? Loveless speaks. Okay, I'm glad someone caught that. I'm glad someone understood. I don't remember the whole thing, but I remember that part. After you finish the event quest line, don't forget to take a fortune. There's nothing large. Take a screenshot for memories. Okay. Yeah, I saw Zappy post his Lovely speaks. Yeah. Love the Cresco reunion, not Shelvin. I haven't seen that, but Genesis does speak in. He speaks in Loveless. I also like that. Like he says it so much that Sephiroth. I think it was Sephiroth or yeah, Sephiroth knows the exact like act it was in. He knows the exact part. I don't think Sephiroth reads it himself. I think he's just Genesis just said it so much that they all memorized it now too. Okay, so her father's not dead. Her father's going on a voyage. Okay. Got it memorized. What would you do if Reno said that one day? At a point in time, he really did share the same voice actor as Axel. He was literally, at one point, he turned into a Final Fantasy Axel in Advent Children. I do wonder if, like, for the casting of Advent Children, did they literally look at Reno and be like, that guy kind of looks like Axel, get the Axel guy do it. And he was like, okay, cool. And then, there we go. Like I wonder, like, did they, like, was that the only reason, or like, did he just, like, actually just do really good in the audition thing? The little guy. Dancing. I miss his Avid Trojan voice with the remake. Yeah, remake. Like, I like 90, like 98% of the remake voices. It's just, I think Sephiroth and Zack. Well, Sephiroth I think is good, but it's like Sephiroth is good, but it's not my Sephiroth. But Zack, I miss Rick Gomez so bad. New Zack. I think he'll come into it. Maybe, hopefully, but I definitely miss the old Zack voice. But other than that, the remake voices are great. New Zack's come into our memory. Refer it already. And like, maybe if I played Reunion, then I would see it. But I watched a bit of Reunion, but the clips I saw, just like Reunion still suffers from the old crisis core dialogue. True. You guys will have to get used to the new voice because it's here. Yeah, no, it's here. Yeah, Rick. As much as it pains me, yeah, Rick Gomez won't be coming back, so it's like you just gotta deal with it, just like Sephiroth. Which, yeah, Sephiroth's not even bad, but it's like you're so close. But the George Newburn, that's the one. But you know, with Cloud, I'm glad I think I prefer the new Cloud, honestly. And I like the old Cloud voice. But new Cloud is like, yeah, I think they made the right choice with him. Unlike a dragon, there it is. Unlike a dragon. No, I have to get used to it if I don't engage. Well, I mean, yeah, you're not even gonna play the re-series, so like, yeah. Yakuza. The un-Yakuza. If I play Yakuza Gaiden. So I'm playing Unlike a Dragon, you're gonna play Like a Dragon, I see. Thought it has a great voice actor in remake and Advent Children. And Kingdom Hearts. I think Kingdom Hearts might have been the first time he was voiced. But the Cage voice is the same as the Advent Children one. Which I think is funny. I think it is pretty funny that I haven't looked up the sources, but just from like what I know of the dates of the games, I'm pretty sure Kingdom Hearts is the first time Cloud, the anime, was there a dub of the anime? Because I think when did the anime come out? Was it Lost Order? Let's see. That came out 2005, so yeah, it was Kingdom Hearts first. It's like, yeah, Lost Order is like around, it's like the same with all the rest of the compilation stuff. So that would be after KH1, which was like 02. Which means, yeah, like Kingdom Hearts 1 was the first time Cloud, Sephiroth, Yuffie, Squall, and I think that's everyone. Sid was just a text box in that one. But yeah, like KH1, which I think is funny that the first time they voiced is something that's not even a Final Fantasy game, or a Final Fantasy series project. But yeah, so then they just carried them over to Advent Children and the rest of the stuff. And yeah, I'll get him. Yeah, I think it was a good first introduction. Sephiroth is definitely like the most different one. That's KH2 is like the one that we actually know him as today. Well, we did know him as in Advent Children. There's definitely the KH2 voice is better. That's like, for me, the definitive Sephiroth. Oh yeah, I forgot to say Aerith was voiced too, yeah. But I don't actually remember what Barret. No, I did hear Barrett's. I haven't heard Barrett's voice in a while because when I rewatched Advent Children, I did it in Japanese. But I did hear Barrett's voice when I played Dirge, like very briefly. I heard it, but with people like Vincent, we got Matt Mercer coming, so it's like we're in good hands there. Steve Bloom was a great Vincent voice, but also we have Matt Mercer, so it's like that's okay. He's good. You know, it's Matt Mercer. He's already kind of like a veteran in this type of stuff. Tifa's, I think because Tifa didn't have much screen time in KH2, things like that. And because I hadn't watched Advent Children in a while, I don't have a very strong opinion on Tifa's voice. I'm just like, sure, replace her, I don't really mind. Did you watch the complete version? I think so. I think I did. I believe it was. But I don't know what the extra scenes are, so I don't know actually. Barrett's Advent Children voice is pretty mid. Yeah. But yeah, new Barrett, awesome. Which, yeah, again, like as I said, yeah, like for me personally, they did a great job with the voices in the remake for the most part. Back in there, mostly Denzel scenes. Huh. Yeah, I don't remember. I think I remember it showing. I don't remember. It was definitely the thing I was paying attention to the most was like Cloud, I'd say. I don't fully remember all of what Denzel did. I remember it showed him, like, it showed Cloud finding him, I think. Like, Denzel pulled up to the bike, found his phone or something, and then Cloud saw him and took him home. I don't remember. But I wonder if they would ever have Denzel, like, a really young Denzel walking around somewhere in the remake series. The dub Advent Children, if he yells at Sid calling him sexist. I mean, that's probably true. You got Great Fortune. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna get. I hope I get Great Fortune. Want some good luck for this year. Hopefully none of my Signs of the Seven friends die. Venture category really is calling me out. Tell me to do more MSQ. Did you buy the full game? Or did you finish? Did you finish Stormblood? No. Okay. Okay. Then, yeah, that makes sense. That reminds me, I actually want to make a video talking about my thoughts on the compilation. Oh, well, on one hand, I do. On the other hand, I don't think I actually have much profound to say about my thoughts on the compilation. Because for all of them, it boils down to like, oh yeah, it's okay. It's cool. So it's like, I don't know. I kind of want to going into Remake, but then at the same time, I don't think I have that much to say. I mean, I like, out of all of them, I'd say maybe I like Crisis Core the most. So, I could talk about that. The original compilation is cool. I like it. I think it's like, it doesn't blow me away, but it's like, yeah, it's, you know, it's like, yeah, it's cool. I like it. I would recommend, at the very least, I would recommend Crisis Core if anyone wanted to play a compilation thing. I don't care about the recompilation. The recompilation is telling the same old story. I'll just like, I'll see where it goes. I don't know. I've kind of like, I put it in like a separate part of my mind. I think that's also why I'm like, I don't feel super profoundly about the compilation, because I also kind of separate it in my mind. Like, there's Final Fantasy VII, and then there's the extra stuff. So it's like, most of my investment is just in like regular Final Fantasy VII. But I need to replay regular Final Fantasy VII. But still, but I'm still glad I played all the compilation. Like, this, I think it's definitely worth it. It's like, at least if you're into Final Fantasy, like if it's someone who's not into Final Fantasy VII, then maybe I'll be like, okay, maybe you don't gotta play Crisis Core. But, you know, if you're into Final Fantasy VII, then I'd be like, yeah, you know, check out the compilation. I know some people didn't like things like Genesis and things like that. I think with me, it's just like, because of the fact that I have it in a separate place in my mind, it doesn't really bother me that they started putting Genesis in. Because like, when I play Final Fantasy VII, I'm not going to be thinking about the Genesis stuff. It's like, that's like, just like, in the label of extra stuff in my mind. Like, its own other thing. Okay, shooter. Pretty good. Before Crisis did it, it's fine, I guess. Before Crisis, yeah, like, when Before Crisis comes out in Ever Crisis, I want to replay that, because I played it, but I played like a fan recreation of it, so I wouldn't say I probably didn't get the full real vision of that game and its story, but like, you know, I got a decent vision of it. I mostly like the stuff with Song and like how it shows how he was prior to all the other stuff, and then when he eventually became director and all that. Good thing it's canon fiction thing. That was for me. In my mind, like, all of compilation is in like canon fiction, I'd say. Like, where I know it's canon. Yeah, like when I know it's canon when I'm playing FF7 or thinking of FF7, I'm usually just thinking of like the regular one. Before Crisis has a better option than Xenosaga typed. Dang. Yeah, like at least Before Crisis has something for you to play. So yeah, that's all I got. When it comes out in Ever Crisis, I'm gonna have to replay that for sure, because I want to see like what is not gonna be the original game, but you know, like I don't know if the story was translated well in the fan game. I don't know if, you know, this and that. So it's like, definitely I want to like recheck that out. And I know for a fact that it's definitely not completely how it's supposed to be, because I don't think you played, I assume you don't just play as shotgun for the whole game, because they have a whole bunch of those guys, so I'd imagine you probably play as like some of the other guys there and see what they're up to. In the fan game, you only play as shotgun, and yeah. So hopefully you get to see more of those other guys, like two guns. which I still don't trust because his name is Two Guns. What type of name is Two Guns? Just go by Pied Piper because it's the same combat as the first game. Wait, what was Pied Piper a mobile game? It's the same combat as the first game. Now all I can do is read a fan translation of the script. Yeah. Here goes blaming Nomura. No, Nomura's the one trying to keep it more like the original. Actually, it's other people who want to change it. It's not even actually Nomura. I did a post on that like not too long ago, like or not. I did a post like shared a post about the Barrett scene, which is pretty funny because when it first came out, everyone thought it was Nomura, but it turns out Nomura's the one who was like, no, we should have stuff from the original in there, and it was like other people in there who were like, let's change it. No, the funniest thing actually was when I don't know if it was a real post when people started yelling about Nomura with 16. That was the actual funniest thing because like he's not even on the game. And I like a no 10-3. I don't want 10-3. Please no. Please no. Absolutely not. Please, I'm begging you. No 10-3. Bro, was it? Yeah, this is like he's not yet. Like Nomura had absolutely not even character design. Absolutely nothing to do with 16. Granted, I don't know the plot of 16. I don't look into 16 discourse much because I don't know the plot of it. I don't want to spoil myself, but I have seen it and it's like that's funny. You know, the same difference how they balance it. Yeah, like the more is trying to make sure there's still stuff from the original. From the new interview, it's like Kitase figured they'd probably like either cut it or change it. But Nomura put the same the dialogue from the original. Everyone at Square wants to make. I know they do. I don't want it though. I don't trust them. I'd rather a Braska game, like a Crisis Core type Braska game. I'd rather that. I think it's just me. It's not even a trust thing. Actually, just me in general. I'm just more interested in a Braska game. Because I already didn't like 10-2, and I'm like, I think Final Fantasy X story is already good as it is. I don't think it need more, so I'm like, I don't think you guys need to drag it out. And then after, the drama play was actually the worst of it, and I'm like, please no. Just stop, you're already killing it. Just leave Ted's legacy alone. Did you tell you what your theory was from? I don't think you were there. It was during the last trailer was the Game Awards one. I don't think you were there. I don't think you were there. So definitely, yeah, put it down. Also applies to the Game Award. Yeah, Game Awards. Did I tell you afterwards? I don't remember. Maybe you DM'd it? I don't. I mean, if you could say it again, because I don't remember. Can I spoil people? Oh yeah, yeah, because Iglis hasn't played the full original 7. So yeah, don't send that. You can play Final freaking Fantasy 7. That's what I was saying. Like the compilation is a separate thing in my mind because I also believe that regular Final Fantasy VII was like a good enough game on its own. Right, like literally because of 10-2, my stance on sequels in Final Fantasy is like, don't make sequels, please. Because of 10-2. I hope that I like 13-2 more, because then maybe I'll be more open to sequels in Final Fantasy. But right now I'm like, no, don't do it. Please don't. And with you on that, I mentalize them separately. Yeah, like it's, yeah. So same thing with 10-2. I'm like, when I'm playing 10, I'm not thinking about 10-2 whatsoever. No, that's... I'm just gonna pretend 10-2 is not canon. Yeah, they got the Ryunosuke. Okay, so now's the time to draw. Battle of 7 yeah, like 7's fine on its own, so it's like... That's why I'll sometimes also say that, like, it's good, like with Advent Children or something, I'll say, like, it's good, wasn't needed, but it, like, they didn't have to make it, but it's good. Like, Crisis Core, I think, is the biggest thing where it's like, it didn't need to exist, but I like it, it's good. So, I'm not mad at existing. Because, like, yeah, you know, Zack is there. It's like, you know, okay, I kind of want to know more about Zack. You know, play a Zack game. So it's like, yeah, it's cool. So it's like, yeah, I'll take that. Oh, is it this person? My stance to sequels that for... Okay, after years, yeah, I don't know anything about... Yeah, I can't say any of that. Unnecessary but fine. 10-2 is better than OG. Get out of here. 13-2 and 13-3 are more fun than base 13. All the Crystal Chronicles. That's the thing, yeah, like 13, like I won't completely say that, like, just in general sequels are bad, because maybe I'll like the 13 trilogy. I might. But for now, at least, I'm anti-sequel. So. Wait, which? I don't know if I'll play After Years. I guess it depends on if I like, on how much I like 4. Do I like it so much that I need more? I'm not sure if I'll play After. Like, I might. I don't know, yeah, it depends on how big I am on 4, I guess. Like, if I love 4, I'm like, oh, this is so good. Then, like, I'm gonna naturally just be like, let me get After Years. Maybe I will. I don't know, because, like, I want to play all the mainline FFs, but, like, in my mind, at least, After Years isn't, like, a thing. But maybe it is. I don't know. Because I bought the other sequels, but maybe I'll get After Years. I don't know. Maybe I'll just watch it. Okay, I got Fair Fortune, so it's like moderate fortune. It's nothing too good, but nothing too bad. I can work with that. I can work with that. At least I don't have bad luck. So, Iglis got the best so far. He got great. Excuse me. He got good. Okay, so it's fair, good, great, and then misfortune. You sent it, yeah, I see. Oh, hold on, wait, hold on. Oh, this would actually be kind of cool. Hold on. That could be kind of interesting. And Rebirth. Oh, wait. That would actually be kind of cool. Ah. I actually really like that idea. Huh. That would make the Rebirth, like, make sense. I like that. Now read it out loud. I'm not... Well, let me see. Okay, I don't think it's anything that would... Actually, I don't think it's anything that would spoil Iglis. Iglis, you know about Aerith, right? You know about Aerith? Okay, I think that's pretty much the only thing that he could be spoiled on, because he played Remake already. And watched the trailers, so like... I think pretty much that, like he knows everything that's in here at least. You gotta be caught with everything. Yeah, I think he did watch the trailer. So I think in terms of what's in there, I think he knows everything. It's hard not to know. I know. I just still ask it just in case. Somehow someone doesn't know. It's like I think from what's here, I think he knows everything. But I'll read it out loud. Just there are people who also avoided trailers. No, yeah, he didn't avoid the trailers. The full one and one from live stream is also the full one. I mean, yeah, the full one is like the Game Awards one, but it has more. So like you saw everything. So or to summarize it basically, is that Kame's thinking that. So Marley was saying when Aerith wakes up, the scary man will come kill her. That was where Zack was. Alright. So basically, they want to keep the events of the original still happening. Okay. So they have Aerith still die, but she wakes up in the other body that's in Zack's world. Don't know if the memories carry over. Might happen with other characters too, because in the Zack side, they still have a Cloud there, but he's not like he's still in a coma. If our Cloud, something happens to our Cloud, he could wake up there. So that would be a way for them to kind of transfer. And basically, that would be the whole rebirth thing. Like, Aerith gets stabbed, wakes, and that's how they get to the Zack timeline. And so they're there because it's like, how do you it's like that would make the rebirth make sense, and would also show like if they're gonna merge, how does one get to the other timeline? So it's like Aerith still dies in the one you're playing in with Cloud in them, and then the other one kind of gets that consciousness or whatever. And I think with what they're setting up, that makes sense, actually. Like, that literally could be it. That could be what happens. Like, from everything they've shown us, that literally, like, would make a lot of sense with everything. I'll put the text in case, like, you want to actually read what he said specifically. I'll put that there. Okay, there's a character limit. Alright. Well, anyway, you guys get the picture. It won't make much sense because Marlene says that when she wakes up in Zack. That's the thing. That would maybe, because we don't know what's up with that other Aerith. Why she's like just unconscious. I don't know if she's dead, unconscious, like what happened to her. So he's saying he's gonna be like kind of chasing her down because when he's after this Aerith, he kills that Aerith. She kind of like escapes, or maybe not purposely, but like conscious transfers over. Then now he's going after that one too, like trying to kill the Aeriths. Aerith should just dodged it. Yeah, honestly, her speed stat was probably too low or something. I don't know. They've been subtly teasing people between life and death, like Jesse's dad. Yeah, I think I think it could work. It could very much also not be anything like that, but it could work. Like it could just not be any of that. If they somehow want a happy ending, I mean, yeah, I don't know. That's another. Yeah, I don't know how. I still, which is why I'm still saying like I don't know. We'll see how Rebirth goes. I'm gonna wait and see because I don't fully know the angle they're trying to go with. The only thing I know is that the characters are trying to avoid the ending of the original. But I'm like, okay, so what are they trying to? What's Sephiroth trying to do? What's like is like they just their goal is just to win without anyone dying, I guess. Then it's also like, what's Zack trying to do? You know, like, I have no idea what direction they're trying to go in. I think it'll become more clear after Rebirth. Like, after you play Rebirth, then it's like, okay, I can see where this is leading to. At the moment, I have no idea what they're trying to do. I don't know. And, like, you know, they chose to bring Zack into the story, so it's not like, okay, what's Zack's role in this? What's he gonna do? What is... Because that's a pretty big thing to bring him back. So it's like, okay, now you gotta show us why you did that. And Jesse's acting career, yeah. Rebirth, like reborn? As in trying to save the realm? So the realm can be... Yo. And then... Bancred jumps in and kills Sephiroth. Make us believe... try to make people believe the characters are dead. Just on the second trailer. Yeah, that I'm like, I don't know what that is. Right now, I'm still like, that's probably the other universe, but... Because I don't think Cloud was there. And... yeah. And so basically it's like... Yeah, overall, I'm just like... The Re-Trilogy is like a separate thing in my mind. It's its own little thing, aside from the original. So what I'm mainly trying to look for is like, okay, what are they... With this Re-Trilogy, what are they trying to do here? What's the story they're trying to tell here? That's the main thing I'm trying to... Rather than, like... comparing it, because it's like, it's not... This is, you know, it's not Final Fantasy VII Remake as in, like, what we probably thought it was going to be, or at least what I thought it was going to be. So it's like, this is a separate thing. This is Final Fantasy VII's here. Rebirth is like somewhere else. It's like, that's some other thing. So I'm like, okay, so what are they trying to do with the Re-series? And is it going to be good? Will it be worth the trilogy? Not necessarily is it better or worse than the original, but just like, is the story, what is the story of the trilogy going to be? That's really all I'm like looking at. Alright, MSQ, dailies, MSQ. I did a lot of talking today, so it's already like 7:41, and I did not do a single MSQ mission. Silver has been characterization, for example, has been better than ever. Yeah, they've been doing a good job with that. But yeah, that's the thing I'm wondering, like, overall, like, Sephiroth, like, for example. We don't fully know what he's gonna do, so for now, I'm like... I don't know what's up with Sephiroth. So... Like, is Sephiroth a good villain in this version? I don't know yet. Because I'm not sure what he's even trying to do. Like, what the 7 seconds thing is. I don't know. I'll just have to wait and see. Definitely a villain. Yeah, there's the theories that, like, yeah, like Sephiroth's trying to fight against Genova, so it could be that. I don't know. But, like, is he, you know, like, yeah, because we don't know. Cause I highly doubt he's doing all this just to be like, yeah, I'm gonna drop the meteor again. He might drop a meteor, but I doubt that's it. Like, I doubt that's the entire goal, is to just drop the meteor. Because I feel like he would have just did that. Considering he seemingly has more knowledge than he's supposed to. I think he would just drop the meteor if he really wanted to. He should drop the meteor again. I think he might, because like, it's the meteor is like, is literally on the Final Fantasy VII logo. So I think I think he might do it, but I don't think that's going to be the main goal. Is what I'm saying. Like drop the meteor, take the vessel, planet as a vessel, as a thingy. Yeah, I think he will still drop it, but I don't think that's going to be the main thing. Because like you can't have Final Fantasy VII without the meteor. Opera Omnia shutting down. Good thing I didn't play it. This is why I do not get attached to mobile games, bro. They'll just die eventually. Announced it 2 weeks ago. Had an event story. Had fun though. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Don't be like, yeah, I'm not gonna be like Matt playing Still Push Mobius. You won't miss it if you never play it. So. DQ tact. I think I did get a DQ game. I don't remember if it was tact or if it was like To the Stars or something. It was like some sort of, they had cards in it. I remember. I did play one of those DQ games, but it was on the Switch, so that's why I played it. That might have been tact, but I don't remember. I might have did like 1 or 2 battles, but I didn't really play it like that. Alright, now there's no active Dragon Quest mobile games in the West. Awesome. Yeah. At the very least, just in general of Dragon Quest content, at the very least, there is the DQ monsters with Pissarro. I would play it, but I don't want to know anything about him before I play DQ4, so I just won't. If I were to play any of those games, it would be Treasure, since I actually played 11. So I won't be like spoiled on things played. Especially with like, I saw a clip of him like deciding he wants to destroy the world, so I'm like, that seems like a very important scene, so I don't want to see any more scenes like that as I'm playing. I don't want to know too much about the villain. Like, I'd rather wait till I played the game than I'll like look at that stuff. There's no dragon. Yeah, dragon. It's only in Japan, of course. And Gio's trying to Cloud, Zack, and wait, what? Oh, all of them. Wait, huh? Angio's dead, bro. Rude? Wait, what are you... Wait, huh? Wait, what are we talking about? Oh, they had a game story. Okay. I'm like, huh? Okay, so that was an Opera Omnia. So Angio was trying to call to the old Sephiroth. Trying to get him to snap out of it. I think he blamed Genova. Yeah. They might have it go in a direction like that with Sephiroth. Except Angio won't be there, but maybe Zack could try to appeal to him. He definitely wasn't as close as Angel or Genesis, but he was like kind of cool with Sephiroth. I don't know if it would be enough though. It seemed like in Nibelheim, like it was already too late for him. Like it was over. He was already too far gone. I think it'll keep Sephiroth as a villain. Yeah, I hope so.
Praise Halone, you are safe.
My safety was never in doubt, Father, for I had the Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light by my side. We bring the most wonderful tidings.
The infamous Lady Iceheart, here in Ishgard?
You didn't know what was going on
This is
outside?
most
Maybe he was away.
unexpected.
He might have been away.
She has done much to quell the violence. The Inquisition may not approve, but we are glad of her presence.
And with the Great Worm's demise, even our nation's more reactionary elements will have scant grounds to press for her immediate impeachment.
My thoughts exactly.
Oh yeah, by the way, Matt, here's Alvis.
What of the truth revealed to us by Hraesvelgr? That the origins of the Dragonsong War, a core tenet of Ishgardian faith, are quite unlike those depicted in the scriptures.
That men and dragons once lived together in harmony, and that it was man's treachery which shattered the peace and plunged our peoples into war.
Alvis, yeah.
The same scripture also describes the origins of the High Houses.
The guy
Were
with the
it
blue.
exposed as false, the legitimacy of our rule would be called into question. If both Highborn and Lowborn can trace their ancestry to Thordan and his knights 12.
Let's have him track his Yakuza time. Alright, enjoy the Like a Dragon. Which guy in blue? Amaric? Yeah, I could tell. Yeah, like when I heard it, I'm like, yo, is that Alvis? Because it really sounds like him.
But a single sip of dragon's blood is required to confirm their lineage.
Hey, that sounds just like him. And sure enough, it was.
If the Holy See knew of this and chose to remain silent,
Like, maybe he's like
their
slightly deeper than
crimes
usual,
are
but
grievous indeed. Regardless, this state of affairs cannot be allowed to continue.
no, that is not blood. His armor is still red.
Sir Emmerich, you cannot
I think
mean
he
to
just
raise
the
this
armor
matter
really
to
just
the
changed.
Archbishop.
Pray consider what you are proposing. If the Holy See chose to conceal the truth for centuries, what reason would they have to reveal it now?
At best, you will be branded a heretic and clapped in irons.
Then at least the Archbishop will have shown his true colors. My friends, this war will never truly be at an end until the truth is made known. You must see what lies on the horizon if it is not. When ruled by fear of a common enemy, we were united.
It is stained. But it's a bro, his blood is like super, like it really sticks on.
But now we have none. During the war, the Highborn needed men to lead, and the Lowborn men to follow. Not anymore. 'Tis but a matter of time before the old order is called into question. Lady Iceheart will share the truth with her followers, and the Holy See will be powerless to stop its spread. The disenfranchised will rise up united, and blood will flow in the streets once more.
That's true, yeah. It's gonna be chaos when they reveal what really happened. The fact that it was not, in fact, the dragons that started the war. It was actually them. That's gonna they're not gonna be too happy about that. And the fact that like the higher ups lied to them basically. Yeah, that is going to not be too good for them. That's what staining is. I mean, blood gets art. It's like, it's not like it's cloth. Like, I mean, I don't know what happens when blood goes on armor, but I don't. Does it really stay on that? Like, does it stay on that? You know, does it really stay on like that? You could not comprehend it, Matthew. Still enjoying the pace of Heavensward watching you play. It's so much better than the Realm Reborn. It keeps the pace going.
A divided Ishgard will not survive.
Tread carefully, Lord Commander.
Yeah, I don't know how we got a lot. Ishgard is like in shambles. We're going to be in shambles.
My lady, is it wise to let him go? I sympathize with the Lord Commander's desire for reform, but to approach the Archbishop in this manner bespeaks an idealism to which I did not think Sir Emmerich prone.
Though he comports himself as a realist, he has long dreamt of reform.
Oh.
'Twas that idealism which first drew me to him. That which made me swear an oath to serve.
That explains why he's more of a team player than everyone else here.
We must not think of ways to hinder his cause, but rather ways to aid it. even should the Holy See cry heresy.
You cannot mean...
If the Lord Commander does not return from the vault at the appointed hour, I mean to go and fetch him.
Have care, my lady. Your words border on treason. Should they reach the wrong ears, you will be declared an enemy of Ishgard.
That is a risk I am willing to take. Lest you forget, my lord, I am not born of this land. My loyalty is to the Lord Commander alone.
She does... Wait, what do her ears look like?
But I speak only of what may come to pass. If the rumors regarding his heritage are to be believed...
Did she just move here? I don't think she has elf ears. Did she really just like move here and like get this high up rank eventually? Because I didn't notice that. There's some people here that don't have elf ears.
Slander.
Forgive me, what rumors are these?
That Sir Emmerich is the Archbishop's bastard son.
Oh. Okay.
Senior clergy are not permitted to marry and sire children. But even the holiest among us are not immune to temptation.
Where the ears look like, yo, I got xenophobia? I mean, these guys are not the most welcoming of outsiders, so that's why I'm like checking, like, okay, what is, you know. Hell, don't finish that. Don't finish that phrase. Well, that's why I'm checking her ears, because I'm like, oh, okay. Because the native people here have the sharp elf ears. I think they're called Elizin, something like that.
I labor to believe it. Sir Emmerich is truly the Archbishop's son.
He has never been publicly acknowledged as such. But the rumors have plagued him since childhood. That he rose to his current position, despite being despised as a bastard and accused of profiting from his father's influence, bespeaks the quality of his character. It is my hope that on this occasion, the burden of his birth will work in his favor. Should our worst fears be realized, the Archbishop will not be so quick to execute his own flesh and blood.
Hopefully he wouldn't.
Time to mount a rescue.
Because on the other hand, he could also possibly be like, I'm gonna kill you and get rid of any evidence that like I had a child or a kid. Okay, yeah.
Bastard or trueborn, he is our nation's best hope. If the Holy See dares to threaten him, I shall lead the charge against the vault myself.
Hear, hear. The future of Ishgard rests on Sir Emmerich's shoulders. I too will do mine utmost to aid his cause.
Orshafon, be reasonable.
A knight lives to serve, Father. To aid those in need. The people need Sir Emmerich more than ever, and we may be his only hope. There is no greater calling for a knight than to save the life of his fellow man. I swear to you, on the sigil of our house, that I shall do this and make you proud.
No, I did not realize Hershafont was part of was like.
Even you.
And maybe he's not his actual son. Maybe it's like because he's part of the house, so he's calling him that.
So be it. Make your preparations.
But that also probably is why we're here. Anyway.
I thank you all for your support.
Most problems would go away if we genocide the elves. I mean, well, see, the thing is, the problems here in Ishgard doesn't really affect the rest of the world. This is very, like, internal things going on. In terms of overall, each city-state has its own problems. They're all kind of corrupt and bad in their own way, which I actually think is kind of cool. From just, like, a story perspective. I don't think it's cool. I would like to, like, fix them, but also it's realistic that, like, each place kind of has its flaws. So, killing all of these guys would not solve it would solve the problems in Ishgard, but the rest of the world will still be as it is, so. And this character, Alphino, is basically trying to fix everything, and got humbled real hard when corruption seeped in. And so that was kind of his little arc he had to go on, but yeah, no, things, yeah, it's very nuanced. Things are more complicated. You can't just, like, go in and one step at a time, yeah, like, he thought he was like, yeah, we did it, we're gonna unite Eorzea right now, But like, this is more complicated than just like what you think it is, because a lot of these problems are deep in the core of the places. So it's really hard. It's not going to be easy. Which is what I always say with him. It's like, I agree with your cause to like fix the world, but like we can't just like do it like immediately. It's not going to be easy. We're going to have to really work on it. We can't just walk in and then fix all the problems in an afternoon. He's the oldest son, his mother was lower rank in society. Okay. He's not allowed to inherit it. Okay. That's why he lives down. Kill the elves first. At the very least, we need to just kill the leader. Because we don't... I mean, maybe the common folk will take it better than the leader, but I don't know. We'll see. That's what Aymeric is going to go do. He's going to go talk to them and see what they say. He's knight. Yeah, he was a knight. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, you have a good goal, but you can't just... And you're like, what, 15? You're not just going to walk in and fix it immediately. And run an organization. And, you know, yeah, like, he was trying to do a lot. And Momodi was trying to fix stuff, but then people from inside her own kingdom started working against her. So it's like, it's not going to be easy to fix this stuff. 16. But even for like the leader of the locations of Uldai, it still is not easy to just like reform it. She was like, Nanamo. What did I say? Okay, Nanamo. I might have said Momodi. Nanamo is literally the leader of the place, and she's like, yeah, I'm gonna turn it to a democracy. As soon as someone heard that, they're like, all right, go poison her. And we found out she's not actually dead, but what's her name? What's his name? One of the people in there, we're trying to poison her. They're like, all right, let's just kill her off because she's trying to turn it into a democracy, and we don't like that, so just kill her. So even for the leader of these places, it's hard to do that. Tadaleji, yeah. So if even the leader can't make changes so easily, they killed her. She didn't actually die. At the end, basically, A Realm Reborn ended with like... Okay, so... A Realm Reborn ended basically with her seemingly dying, getting poisoned, as she was telling you the plan. And basically, you got framed. You and all your friends got framed for killing her. And so, the reason we're in Ishgard is because we seeked asylum. Because we were on the run from everyone. Because they were all like, you killed the queen. You have to die now. And whatever. And all your friends kind of sacrificed themselves to get you out of there. And so, it's just you and that kid Alphino and Tatsuru's left. But you had a bigger group before. You remember, like, the blonde lady? We don't know her fate. We don't know any of their fates. But basically, a lot of stuff went down. Raoban, like the top commander, guy's arm cut off. Who framed us? It was a Lalafell called Tadaleji. He set up the whole thing. He's like, oh, you're trying to turn it into a democracy? Nah. We don't like, because they're going to lose power. They're not going to have power anymore. So they're like, we're not going to allow that. No. But then it turned out that in Heavensward now, oh, okay, so basically, yeah, so A Realm Reborn ended with us having to flee, having to run away. And that's why we came to Ishgard to seek asylum, because they took us in. They're like, all right, we'll hide you here while all that stuff's going on. So for a while, we were, like, not in the regular place we were in A Realm Reborn. And so now, later on in Heavensward, in the next expansion, we find out that someone had stepped in and did not kill her. They swapped out for something that like puts her to sleep in like a coma, because his interests still need her to be alive. So he's like, all right, so hey, I saved her, I made sure she didn't die, but I need you to still make a deal with me because I want my money and my things and all that. So it's like a lot of stuff going on. So even for the leader of one of the city-states, it's not easy to make a change like that. Literally, the second you start talking about it, someone tries to kill you. So, you know. So, even if the leader can't do it, at least not now, not quickly, Alphino, you're not going to fix everything quickly. Is basically what I'm getting at. And that's what he had to learn. And so now he's like, he still wants to do it, but he's more realistic with what he's trying to do now in the pace and all that. Because just to democracy, if you're not with me, you're against me. Yeah, pretty much. And so, level 68. So yeah, there was a lot of things, which is like, I think for 14, the main thing for me that I like about it is not so much the characters, but like the world and the politics in it, because it feels more realistic. And because of the fact that it's long, it's like they can really get in depth with it and all that. So you're not just gonna march in and then fix it. It's like it's gonna be a long storyline going on. And yeah, I'm laying low, and it's only part. Yeah, I don't know what else is gonna happen in the other expansions, but so right now we're mainly just solving problems in Ishgard because we're here. But we did, at the very least, start the process of undoing everything, all the problems we had in Ul'dah. But we still have not found our friends. I don't know if our friends are even alive. But yeah, let's see. They probably are, but I don't actually know for sure. And so yeah, now in Ishgard, they're having things there because their whole history has been a lie. And we had the whole war and all that. And their whole place, as they know, has been built on deceit and lies and all that. And even this whole land was the land of, like, the dragons lived in this place first, in this whole like section, and they took their home, or they actually pushed back their home. So it's like they're like completely in the wrong, but they never knew that. And so the heretics we've been dealing with for the end, like since the post game for A Realm Reborn, we've been dealing with these heretics, which are the guys that are on the dragon side, which turns out they were, their goal, like their mission ended up being useless because there was no end to the war, but they were more so on the right in terms of what they knew, because they actually spoke to the dragons. So they knew the actual truth, which is why they were against Ishgard, because like you guys are the ones that betrayed the dragons, so like we need you to like stop trying to kill them. Manifest is coming, down trail, yeah. Okay. Oh, wrong one. Okay, let us go. Wait, where am I? Am I close? Okay, no, I'm not. That's still pretty far. Is there a... Where am I going? I think I'm going the right way. Maybe? No, I think I'm going the wrong way. I think I have to go here. Yeah, we're going night. Okay. Talk to her. Yeah, let's update her what's actually going on. It's been a while since we talked to her. Oh, she doesn't know anything about what happened. Okay. Let's have a little talk with broom people. You here? Let me zoom in. Oh yeah, right there in front of me. How you doing, broom? Okay, I guess this is like the poor people. Okay, that was you could even hear me. Okay, it was just speak up. I can't hear you, and they're like, "All right, cool, move on." Okay, I'm gonna grab your Akai. Yeah, I get it. Okay, no, he's down. Where is he? There we go. Broom rat. Yeah, I don't stitch down here. That makes sense. Okay, it looks like I have to go up here. Who did that? Hold on. Can I do it from all the way over here? Is this gonna reach you? Okay, no, it doesn't go that far. Oh, you're lucky. Oh, what? Or maybe it's... Okay, no, it is down. Alright. One thing I wonder, though... No? Is it this way? One thing I wonder is, like... how much Missing Link is going to go into the politics of the world, because I think they said they had the Heavensward writer on there. I also read something where it's like Nomura went in and redid some stuff, so maybe it won't, but I think it would be kind of cool if they did. You know what? Yeah. I think there was a recent interview that came out. I said Nomura came back to work on the story again. So I'm like, I don't know if it's like he completely just redid the story, if it's just like he touched up stuff and like left their original story intact. That's what I'm kind of curious about. I'm more excited for Missing Link now. It already kind of seems like it's gonna get, because you got the societies and all that, the Baroque Society. They say you're gonna be joining that through the story. Like you're forced to go to the Baroque Society, so it means like it seems like the society that you're joining is like gonna be important. It's not just like the unions and Union Cross where you just pick whatever. So I think it'll have more political stuff going on, but I don't know for sure because it's Kingdom Hearts and they never really did anything like that. So but with the whole, like, the bloodlines and the societies, like, I assume they will, because it sounds like they would with that stuff. And if they have Heavensward writer on here, then, like, yeah, they're good at that, so. Probably just touched up. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping, if they just touched it up. He didn't just, like, completely rewrite it. Unless it was bad, but if it was good, then I hope he didn't rewrite it. Just like, okay, let me fix some things here and there, and just, like, there we go. So yeah, I think it was like, yeah, like there was that, and for KH4, they had a writer from Neo, the ones that ends with you coming in. So we are having some different writers coming in for these new games. Of course, Nomura and the other guy are still there, but for each game, they're like getting another person joining the team. I don't think you even have the time to do a Rebirth. Yeah, Rebirth. You have to balance Rebirth and that, and Missing Link. So yeah, maybe he's not completely rewriting it. I very much hope he didn't just completely rewrite it. I want to see what that story was. Like, what would someone who writes stories like this, what would they do with Kingdom Hearts? And like that. Because I even made a video talking about how, like, yeah, Kingdom Hearts doesn't really have a ton of world building in it. And now if you're having someone like that, I think they would bring that in. Getting into the bloodlines, the societies, how is each society, would they believe in, and things like that. So I'm like, yeah, cool. Let's see what they do with that. Hopefully we get more Neo characters. 11, 15, 13 for KH4. I'm hoping for the Wicked Twisters to come in at least. FF15 I don't necessarily need to see, because we already have like an alternate Noctis and an alternate Stella, so it's like it would probably make it would probably be kind of weird to have like Yozora and Noctis and Stella and Luna in there, like, so I don't need 15 characters in there. 13, sure, they can fit someone in. When the 13 was versus, yeah. It's like, yeah, I don't need them to put Noctis in, because we kind of already have an alternate Noctis. So it's like, I haven't played Neo Toei yet, but I think it could be new way to introduce people to it, just like with the regular Toei. I only first saw Toei because of Dream Drop Distance, so they could do the same thing again if they wanted to. Like, a good chunk of people saw The Ones With You from Dream Drop, so they want to sell some more copies of Neo. They could do that. Okay, that's kind of far. Problem is that DDD also spoiled Toei. It does have some stuff in there. I think with me, it's just the gap. I played Toei way after DDD, so it's like I didn't remember any of the stuff they said. So Neil's in the case for helps. Yeah, like, yeah. I would not even put like Shoka in there, or I would literally just put Rindo, Fret, Nagi, just those three, and that's it. Would not get into any of the deeper plot stuff. Just has those three in there. Get into some hijinks, and that's all I really need. Don't start like really going into plot details. I would even put a show in there, like just like do the least spoilery thing you could do, but you could have them in. And then again, they didn't introduce Show in OGKH, so it's like Sora wouldn't know, wouldn't be like, wait, what are you doing, you know? And so KH only fans wouldn't be like, wait, what's he doing on their team? Maybe they could put Show. I think maybe I think it would probably be easier to do if they leave Show out, because then you gotta be like, okay, what's Show doing here? I mean, they don't have to have Show doing anything, I guess, but also would be like, what's Show doing? You know, like, I think it would be more complicated if you have Show in there. But yeah, like, don't put anything from like past week 1. Just have them there trying to do stuff. Show could be a Lost Master. Maybe that would explain why this guy in the Neo box art looks similar to this guy in the KH3 box art. It's been connected all along. That would be funny if they did something like that. Then all the Cage fans would be like, see, I told you. It was connected. That reminds me, I also want to make a video about the Lost Masters, because right now I'm trying to figure out how they're going to be like the new organization. Because they don't really seem evil from what I've seen. None of them really seem evil, so it's like, I wonder what they're going to... How's that going to work? Mom cause Dark Secret. No, like, as in, like, the foretellers, not Master of Masters. Master of Masters is pretty morally questionable. I'm talking, like, Ased, Era, those guys. They didn't necessarily seem evil, from everything I've seen. They still did the Kube War, but it was more so out of, like, paranoia and different things like that. They all suspected each other of being the evil one, so it's like, that caused the war, but, like, in general, none of them seemed evil. So I'm like, if the Master of Masters trying to do something crazy in Cage 4, would they really go along with it? Like, are they gonna be like, yeah, okay, let's do it? Even Luciu, when he first heard the Master's plan, was like, what do you do? Like, we can't do it. We can't do this. I think Luciu's more on board. He's probably more on board now, but at least when he first heard it, even Luciu was like, this is kind of crazy, man. I don't know. I don't know if I'm comfortable with this plan. And so, yeah, like, I do wonder, like, are they just going to kind of blindly follow him just because he says to do something? Or are they going to be like, I don't know, that seems kind of extreme. I know for sure if Ava comes back, she's probably not going to be on his side. Because she's already not on his side. She's already trying to do things differently from what he told her to do. So, I'm pretty sure she can already kind of tell that something was iffy. If she went out of her way to not follow his directions. With the, like, giving the Book of Prophecies and Master Defender and all that. And also Luciu, yeah, Luciu told her the truth of everything. Once she heard Luciu tell her the truth, she got mad. She was like, no. And she put her keyblade immediately. She's like, no. Nah, this cannot be true. Like, this cannot be what he wanted. You must be interpreting things wrong. There's no way this could possibly be what he wants. Virgin, what's going on? Chad, I'm already have Xehanort. Classic. Aren't you scared of turning to someone else? No, me? I'm already have Xehanort. That's nuts. Twice mulled wine. We're a wine deliverer now. But yeah, definitely is like, I got questions as to how these guys are going to be the new organization type thing. Thoughts on Ishgard? It's pretty cool. I especially like how it's on top of the icy mountain and how it looks and all that. Like every other city-state, they could definitely improve their view on things. They got some flaws. In general, vibe looks. I like the story of them, with like the Holy See kind of skewing the history so that they're the good guys and the dragons were the evil guys who were trying to hurt them and all that. I like how spiky ishgardians is. It's like a dragoon. It's just spiky everywhere. But yeah, Ishgard is pretty cool so far. Jungle style Cage 4 gets more streamlined. That's why I'm excited for Cage 4, because it's like we're going to a new thing. I'm hoping we can mostly kind of start fresh here, and you know, Nomura could do something different. Because I do kind of feel like with Cage 3, maybe like I feel like maybe him having to stick to the same old formula maybe held him back a little bit. But with Cage 4, he can do whatever he wants now. They're still going to be Disney. Definitely, I would never say like take it out, but like he can do it in a different way if he wanted to. He can tweak things. He could. So I'm like, yeah, go in. Like you could do whatever you want now. You can take things in a different direction if you want to. And you deal with a new villain, which we don't know much about the villain. Like none of his plans, a little bit of his plans was revealed in the games, but not the full plan really. And Master Max is, at least personality-wise, is very different from Xehanort, which is good. He's not just like Xehanort 2. I like that he's different from Xehanort. He seems like, from what we know so far, he seems like on paper he'd be the opposite. Where like he's like super anti darkness. So on paper he seems like he's the opposite, but he's like willing to do very morally bad things to get his goal. So Heavensward's problems are very local here, but I'm happy the story takes you beyond in more later expansions. You're still on the Eorzean continent. Well, yeah, it's a continent. I was about to say, how big is Eorzea? But like, yeah, it's a continent. It's gonna have a lot of stuff in there. Like Melody Memory, and I like it because it's just a it's just a Kingdom Hearts rhythm game. I like that. I like that it didn't even have much story in there. So they could actually just be a rhythm game. Like if you're in it strictly for the story and didn't want to play the rhythm game, it's like it's like a 30-minute video on YouTube. You're good. It doesn't, even then it doesn't really add that much. It's like a little bit. Like I think if they want to make regular old spin-offs that are just spin-offs, I'd be okay with that. I'd be cool with that. Because imagine if they did put a lot of story in there, then you'd be forced to play a rhythm game to have to understand an insane amount of lore. I think that would be more of a crime than like having not much story in there, just let it be a rhythm game. So it's like, yeah, like if you want to just do, they want to do something weird experimental with it, then I would probably say, yeah, maybe don't put a lot of story stuff in it, just like make the experimental thing. But they could have added stuff to Remind. It probably, yeah, it could have been in Remind. But it could have been Remind. Yeah. But in general, I'm still glad Melody Memory exists. I think it's too much money though. It shouldn't have been $60. It should have been like $40. But I'm glad it exists. We never really had a spin-off that's just like, it's just, hey, this is just a Kingdom Hearts rhythm game. And I'm like, I like the music of Kingdom Hearts and I like rhythm games, so I had a fun time with it. I just wish I had a better online system too. You can't make lobbies, which is like, in my opinion, what killed it. It's like, you can only go up against randoms. And I think that kind of killed it. If I could make lobbies, I would be like, yo, everyone get on the lobby. Let's go play some Melody of Memory. That's like the biggest mistake, no online lobbies. Because I liked playing online, but it's like you can only do it against randoms. Okay, so I think we're learning rumors about... So I said it was a here? Lady? If they don't want to port the complete saga to Switch portability, they can do smaller scale spin-out. Yeah, definitely. I still wish they did actual ports. I low-key... I possibly maybe would like triple or quadruple dip buying the HD collection if they put on Switch. I would very much like to play KH2 in my bed with my handheld mode. I would like that. Or KH1. Or playing Kingdom Hearts, the console KH games on like a plane or something. That would be awesome. If I could do that, if it wasn't. I hate that. I hate the streaming whatever thing. What do you call it? The cloud versions. It's such a waste. You are my special. Someone on Nanashi. And yeah, Mobby 65. Yeah, like they should have been 40. They're way too expensive. They don't need to be. They're like, especially Melody of Memory. It's mostly reused assets. Like it's not. I know it did not cost a lot for you guys to make that. I know for a fact it did not cost a lot. It's clearly a lower budget game, so it should have been a lower price. It's a bunch of PS2 models. And also not even they don't even have like the orchestrated version of the tracks. They have the old like PS2 ones, which are good, but also I'd like more options. Like if you're gonna make it 60, put some more options in there. It also doesn't have much Kingdom Hearts 3 tracks. So I'm like, yeah, if it's gonna be $60, you gotta put some more stuff in there. You gotta put a lobby system so I can have lobbies online. You gotta put some more stuff. Yeah. I don't think it's worth 60. It should have been 40. They complete yeah. I wish it. Yeah, no DLC, nothing. Yeah, it's like they kind of just dropped it and did not support it whatsoever. They added like one tiny part of a cutscene that doesn't even really add anything. It's so strange. If they supported more, I think Mom would still be active. Melody Memory would still be pretty active, but it died so fast. There's just no support. The memory lane maps. It was mostly. I mean, you had the lane. The locations were just from the PS2. But yeah, like it's mostly reused assets, so it's just like no. But the ending is the only important thing. Yeah, it is. No, what I don't understand is the random update that came out. It was like a random update adding a portion to a cutscene where it's just like the scientist being like, "Oh no, we couldn't figure it out," and then Kairi wakes up in the final world in her mind. I'm like, why did you add that? It doesn't add anything whatsoever. Like when they added that in, I was thinking, oh shoot, they're adding some like new lore thing. Hold on, it was just the scientists be like, "Oh no, we failed." I'm like, why'd they add this? This doesn't. What's the point of adding this? Why not add something? Why not add lobbies instead? The game itself. I'm talking like story-wise. The ending is the only important thing. But yeah, the game itself is awesome. Yeah, I like it. I didn't even know about. Hold on, I'll find it. It was so strange. It was a weird. That was a weird day in the KH community because it's like, oh shoot, new cutscene they're adding in, and it's just nothing. I'm like, why? Namora, what did you mean by this? Because literally it adds nothing. It just exists just to exist. Yeah, new cutscene. It's 11 seconds. I'll put it in the KH chat, but it's like it adds literally nothing. But it's a new cutscene. It's like, did you just forget to put this cutscene in the game before? Did you really animate this cutscene? Or I don't even think it was animated. I think it was just voices on a static screen. But like, did you record these lines? Did you bring them into the studio to record these lines just to do this? Like, what? What are you doing? KH fans, story KH fans only care about the ending. Yeah. That's what I was saying earlier. It's a good thing that they didn't put a lot of story in Melody Memory, because then you would have to play a rhythm game to play a pivotal part in the story, which I think would be a bad thing. Me, I just bought it because I wanted a rhythm game. And if you're into rhythm games, then you could get it for that. But otherwise, you could just watch on YouTube. And like, I would prefer for spin-offs they did that more often, so that you don't have to play if they made like a puzzle game, you don't have to play the puzzle game to figure out the Master of Masters identity. Or for example, they come out with like a mobile game. I'd rather you play a console game to see the story. Yeah, KH4 is the first game in the Lost Masters arc. Nomura said that like KH2 was but like it's not actually the end. You could tell from like the logo, because the KH4 logo is like the Lost Master arc logo now. And Melody Missing Link still has the old logo. So like how I see it at least is like Dark Road Finale was the last of the Dark Seeker saga. Missing Link is kind of like a bridge in between, because it's gonna just like it's gonna have some stuff showing more stuff for Darkseeker lore, but also it's gonna definitely have some stuff for the future of KH. So it's like that KH4 has the new logo, which is the new one, the roadmap. I don't remember what the hold on. KH roadmap. What did it look like? It was like, it's the second phase, but not the Lost Masters arc necessarily. Like that one is like it says second phase, but not Lost Masters arc. With KH4, yeah, like they do. That's where, yeah. At least how I see it is two different things. Because Remind's actually on KH2. It's on phase 2 of Kingdom Hearts on this list. So that would mean that Remind, by that logic, Remind isn't the end of the Darkseeker saga. But yeah. So I just kind of see it as like a separate thing. It's just like that's phase 2 of what they're making. But in terms of Lost Masters, I would say it's in KH4 with the new logo and all that. Because I think the more we're saying, like, yeah, that new logo represents the new arc starting. But of course, yeah, like the sorry. Of course, the key games, Remind, Key, Missing Link, yeah, they're like the bridge in between, and Dark Road are like the bridge in between the old saga and the new one. How long do we have? Like 24 minutes. We're just getting gossip from a bunch of people. We're just giving... excuse me. We're just giving wine to people to get them to talk. How's 14? 14 is going pretty good. We are... As always, we were dealing with the insane complexities of trying to fix society. Right now we're trying to figure out if this guy, this high-up official, is a bastard son. So we're trying to learn the rumors of the town. Because the Holy See, like the leader, is not supposed to have children, but apparently he did. So we're trying to get more info on that, if that's even true. Yeah, drink this wine. Tell me everything. Have a sip. So she was okay. Yeah, so I think what we're doing right now, we're learning rumors about the mother. Even people who know. You know how much bastard children the Pope has? I mean, we only know of one so far, but... he's definitely the highest... Well, actually, it is kind of important that we learn this, because also, if he is his son, they were saying maybe he won't kill him immediately. Maybe he won't just kill him. Now, counterpoint, maybe because he's a secret son, he might kill him. But he's going to do something bold, which is tell everyone the truth of, like, how they falsified the history. And so, they're like, okay, maybe if he's his son, he won't die? Maybe he'll let him live? So we're trying to see. And the mom has been forsaken by her family, it seems. And buy subs now. Was that not available before? She, okay, black hair. That Emmerich does have black hair. That's kind of lining up. Oh, you bleeding greenhead! It tastes like horse burnt. What? Got my say, you Tomberry bloke. Ah, dang. You don't like Tomberries? I don't like Elizin. To tell the truth, how about history is life? He's gonna. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like he might still be killed. Maybe. I don't know how this is gonna go out. That flag's gonna get killed. I don't think. I hope he won't die. I like Emmerich. Also because he's Alvis. I don't want Alvis to die. But the lady, basically the lady also was saying, like, if I don't hear from him in a certain amount of time, I'm going in there. Everyone was like, hey, if he's taking kind of long to get out, we're all rushing in there. We're all going in. Don't kill Alvis. I don't want Alvis to die. Turn him into a girl. Turn him into A. That'd be funny if A's voice actress was in here too. He's still alive? Go surely. Somewhere down. We've been hanging out in the Forgotten Night. I've been literally just been walking back and forth in here. And down there. Just interviewing poor people. While giving them some wine. To make them talk, I guess. Black eyes and... No, it was black hair. Pretty sure. That's what she said. Okay, she's not trying to talk. She's not snitching. A's voice actress is in 14. Hey, don't tell me who, because I don't know if I met them yet. But let's go. I think Melia might be, and I remember. If you remember the Xenoblade tier list, I remember one of my friends on there was saying that. I think they said Jenna Coleman's in 14 as well. I remember he was saying that there's like Xenoblade voice actors, like a lot of them in 14. But he's a lot further than I am. Hey, what's going on, Wells? How is the FF? The FF is doing good. We're trying to find out about a bastard son, so, you know, fun stuff. Yeah, we've had a couple. We've had Xenoblade people, had Mitsuru, we've had Terranort, no Jenna Coleman. Rip. Let me see. Or maybe he said someone else, but... Or no, I think he was talking about she was on a TV show or something. I remember he was saying a lot of times where like he can recognize a bunch of actors. I just mainly remember Jenna Coleman is one of the names he said. It might have been from a TV show he's watching, actually. But I do remember him saying like, yeah, there's Xenoblade people in 14. Okay, they're seeing the cutscene. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why they added that cutscene. It's literally nothing. It's in... Okay, yeah, he might have been talking about Doctor Who. Orion J's about there, yeah. Wait, Metalface is... Oh. Metalface is also... Oh, okay. About there and Orion J. Cool. But yeah, I don't understand why they added that updated cutscenes, literally. Yeah, it's not even like, oh, we don't know what it means right now. No, like, actually, it's just nothing. Most useless cutscene I've ever seen in my life. Maybe not ever, but you know what I mean. So it's in my server. We were talking about earlier about the Kingdom Hearts rhythm game, Melody of Memory. I was talking about how they didn't have any support for the game, but the one update they did was add a cutscene. But the cutscene is so worthless, it makes me question why they even added it. It's literally nothing. And I don't understand. I'm like, why didn't you add, like, online lobbies and stuff? Why'd you add something actually useful to the game? Why'd you add that? For what? A's voice actor voiced 2 characters in Endwalker. I see. No, they're about to have Noah coming in and Dawntrail. Watch. Little sick. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna look it up. This character's a huge one. But they definitely, yeah, they got some shared things. So yeah, I'm guessing that means the localization was like in, like the actors, they got a bunch of people from the UK, because I don't think, unless Terranort is primarily an American actor, but so far all of the people that we recognize have all been like a bunch of British people. I don't know where Mitsuru's voice actors is from. Localization must be in Europe. Yeah, it's gotta be, because it's like a bunch of these guys. And so thanks to Xenoblade, I can recognize a couple of European actors, voice actors. Otherwise, I would not know any of these guys. Okay, we'll find whatever voice actors on hand. I'm about to get Yuri Lowenthal in here. That would be funny. Setting these fantasy RPGs are European inspired. Yeah. No, yeah, it makes sense. I'm not definitely not against it. It's just that it happens a lot less often than, at least in what I've played, it happens a lot less often than you'd think. Or they have like a mix. Bro, why are they hunting down Totoro? What'd she do? Like 12, I'm assuming it's like a mix, because I know the guy who does Vaughn is the guy who did Sora in that cartoon. That scrap cartoon. So it seems like with 12, they did like a mix.
Where do you think you're going, Missy?
I don't want to know what they're trying to do to her.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend.
What did she say?
What's going on here?
What's it to you, boy? Piss off.
Hold on. I've seen them around. They're in and out of House 4 Tom's Manor all the time.
Wonder if there's any Dragon Quest people in here. Now that I think about it, DQ also has like a bunch of European people.
Oh, I see.
British people.
Skulking about at your highborn master's bidding, eh? Bloodhounds hoping to catch a whiff of heresy, is that it?
You are quite mistaken, I assure you. We came here to help. And if you know what's good for you, you will let us pass.
Haha! Listen to the pups yapping. Come here, boy. I'll give you cause to yelp.
Oh no. Bro, she's shaking. We have to save her.
Leave threatening women and children to our betters. We don't have the knack.
I don't like seeing Tataru scared. Oh, who's this?
Hilda.
Hilda? She's new.
Lay a finger on the blue blood's pups, and you're like to lose the hand. And often I get called on by glorious heroes like yourself. So tell me, what have I done to deserve you?
Chopper FF2, yeah, this is Princess Hilda right now. She escaped the universe. I guess she got tired of Gordon. I don't know. I guess we found who we were looking for. Oh yeah, and I don't think I'll end up doing a dungeon today. I don't, because I got like 10 minutes left. I don't think within like 10 or 15 minutes we're gonna get to the dungeon. So I might not end up doing it today. I might next week. Today was not a big story day. I will say I did. Yeah, it was a lot of talking, and I did like the New Year's event first and the dungeon. So it's like not a big story. Not a big story thing today. You just missed out. Wait, did I skip something? What'd she say? But yeah, it's not a bad thing. We did a little bit of story and add some confos. Oh, okay. I got the shine on her. Okay, I'm gonna have to fight. I know where you are, you ain't getting... Okay, so yeah, next week probably. Are they gonna try to kill us in the bar? I thought we were gonna talk. I thought he was gonna pull out a gun. Okay. She paying him off to like evacuate everyone? Or like to be like, hey, we didn't see anything happen. Yeah, like clear the room. And he's like, oh, I'm out of here. Give her privacy. And she said to go somewhere more privacy. She really meant it, bro. She's like, everyone, I'll pay you. Everyone just get out of here. Leave. So she's got money.
So, while you're on your way to kill Nidhogg, you stumbled on some dirty secrets that the Holy See has been hiding for centuries.
Hey? What are they on about?
The high houses. And what makes a nobleman so bleeding noble? They trace their blood back to King Thordan and his Knights 12, the founders of Ishgard. But our friends here reckon we're all descended from the heroes of Eld. Highborn and lowborn alike.
Classism, yay. Yeah, they don't like the people who live in the slums.
And so Sir Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, has gone to ask the Archbishop if he wouldn't mind letting everyone know.
She has an interesting accent.
Is he simple? The old bastard will have him executed for heresy.
Well, seems to me that's what the good sir wants. Seems he thinks a noble sacrifice will serve to prove his claims.
I don't know why she reminds me of Fang. Like her voice.
We cannot stand idly by and allow Sir Emmerich to do this. Ishgard has need of him.
Look, you've a good heart, I can see that. Willing to risk your neck for someone else even when his troubles ain't yours. But what's this got to do with me?
If Sir Emmerich is imprisoned in the vault, we will need all the help we can muster to breach their defenses and rescue him.
With an accent? Fang did have an accent. I think she did. Pretty sure she did. Okay, let me not. Look at Fang's story, because I'm still playing that game. A little bit. Not this. Oh, yeah, I mean, not. Wait, she had a bit of an accent. Anyway.
What in the hell's?
Hilda is J. Jacobs. J. Jacobs. Who threw him off? Who just walked in here?
Ah, the unmistakable scent of heresy.
Guess it wasn't very, private. Look at his smile.
And what do we have here? The honored guests of House Fortom consorting with the Queen of Rats.
Oh, they's gonna be like, look at them. Look at them. Oh, wow, look. They're consorting with rats. They're probably planning to kill the king or something. And then they're gonna frame us. What the hell?
Ooh, plotting insurrection, I shouldn't wonder.
Ah, yeah, of course he went to that.
That won't do.
Yeah, like, literally, you can't talk to the lower, the lowborn people. Then they're gonna be thinking, oh, you're probably conspiring with them. If you're just seen talking to the lower class people, it's just, they start suspecting stuff. It's crazy.
Is wont to fester and spread. It must be burnt out ere the infection takes hold.
Unmistakable scent of heresy.
I reckon
Ew.
Sir would be happy to wield the irons himself. Well, so happens. I've got irons of my own.
Ishgardians be walking the same ground at poor people. Yeah, they're like, oh wow, look at you, heresy. You're planning to kill the king, the Holy See, aren't you? Oh, yeah, protect on.
Such simple creatures, rats. Certain to attack when cornered. Let us step outside, milady.
Oh no.
In here, your toys could hurt someone.
I'm gonna have to fight that guy? I feel bad for the guy who died, bro. He probably didn't even know what was going on. Are we gonna be chased out of here too? Where's that stuff outside? Bro. Are we not gonna be able to have our asylum here because they think we're plotting something?
Right there!
Is there a healer? Yeah, let me kill this guy. I think they put in buffs on him. Oh, magic, or maybe magic? I don't know who's healing them. Okay. Kill off all the magic people, putting the buffs on them. And he's getting reinforcements, okay. Ooh. He has a lot, like... There's a lot of enemies, too. I don't know if he's gonna call more reinforcements. Okay, who's the magic? He cast some magic. Why do you have... Bro. This dude is powerful. Hey, Harsher Fall's coming. Yeah, we need some backup. We needed some backup. Yeah, let's go. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. Cool. Who is that? Hold on. I see you hiding back there.
Filthy rats!
I see you hiding there. Okay, Magicka. And make sure he's by himself so he doesn't keep healing up. Alright, now it's just him. We'll jump him. Boom. And you're dead. Or at least defeated. I don't know if he's gonna die here.
There's no denying your gifts. A well-deserved reputation indeed.
Enough!
You gonna accuse her of heresy too? What? You could jump that high and you're not a dragoon? No, this guy must have been trained to be a dragoon at some point. There is no way.
Lucky bastard.
You could just do that.
Nay, 'tis we who are lucky. Had we fought on, 'twas but a matter of time before our conflict claimed the life of an innocent bystander.
There, he can just jump up like that?
I thought
Spider-Man.
the Heavensward might come here as well.
The Heavensward. Heavensward.
They came to the Temple Knights' headquarters.
So I'm guessing Emmerich
Aye.
talking
Sir
did
Grinnell
not
announced
go
that
so
the Lord
well.
Commander had been imprisoned under suspicion of heresy.
Okay, he's not dead, but he's
The Heavensward
imprisoned.
had been granted full authority in his stead.
Oh, no wonder, yeah. So they have full authority, so now they can go accuse whoever they want of heresy, and they enact the justice. They don't have to go to Emmerich to approve that stuff.
Then the Heavensward now commands the Temple Knights.
Those still loyal to Sir Emmerich answer to me. Alas, that amounts to but half our number. The other half, who opposed his promotion to Lord Commander, have gathered at the vault as ordered.
Always even the unholy smell.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were expected.
I take it you're in charge around here?
Hilda. And yes, the young master was just persuading me to join his lost cause. Convincing little beggar, isn't he?
He just shrugged.
Your passion moved me. A bit. That, and the fact that we're sick of living off the leavings of our betters. If you've a mind to change things around here, then we've a mind to join you.
Cool, yeah, because hopefully it would help you guys out. Benefit you guys. It's mainly the higher-ups that lied. You guys didn't know anything. You didn't know better. Oh, that statue is destroyed. So why is she named the Mongrel? Wait. Dang, wait, so the people up higher up just took some women and they're like, alright, you can get out. Go back on the streets. Hey. So we broke out Rob on jail, now we're breaking out Emmerich out of jail. We're gonna be branded a criminal like every save state at some point. Alright. Let me accept this quest and... yeah. I'll leave it off here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That they could just go kill any. They could, now that they're in control, they could just kill any lower class people if they like. Oh, we suspected them, so we're executing them. Dang, so yeah, we're gonna have to leave. Okay, so the low-born people are able to get into knighthood, but they're like lower level knights, so we can get them on our side. You should experience the Dark Knight quest. Maybe I could start it. Okay. So we'll end off here for today. Thank you guys for coming through. We actually had a lot of people coming in today, which is nice. A lot of talking and all that. We had Kame, Zappy, Matt, Wells, Iglis. Yeah. Good talk, guys. So we'll see. Maybe next week I'll do more story, or maybe we'll end up talking a lot again. We'll see. But that's going to be it for today. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll be seeing you guys next time with more Heavensward and us getting into trouble with a big authority again. So I feel like it's going to happen a lot. Alright, see you guys.